Very ominous though, isn't it? It really sets the tone. But then again, how much of it is music and pace to how I'm speaking? Turns out quite a lot of it. Hello, Allens. Wow, what a beautiful red lighted factory this is. We've got plenty to do, people. Lots coming up. Hello, Alan. Good morning, beautiful people. How are we all doing today? Very well, I hope. People, we are rolling around in rare dusts. Lithium is still a stretch. I was rolling in that. I'm severely burned. Look at this. Silicon dioxide, sodium, nickel. We need a production line for each of these things because they're becoming more and more in demand as time goes on. Okay. So what do we do first, people? Well, let's begin, as I never do, with a small recap. What was it that we did last episode? It was oil. We went Middle Eastern, people, for a whole episode. Look at this. Look at our fluids. It was wonderful. And we finished by making antimony. And the reason we did that was for battery alloys. Oh, what a lovely little quest. So we have to mix lead with antimony to get battery alloy. People, our workshop, both workshops, are like that of the hoarders. We are amassing objects at quite a rate. I keep getting all the numbers wrong, all the ratios, which is strange. My granddad always told me there are three types of people in this world. Those who can count and those who cannot. So, if you missed last episode, don't worry, don't bother, I'll save you the time. We spent the episode with a strong focus on crude oil. We're currently filling a tank with light fuel because it's the most sensible option. And whilst that's filling, let's make these batteries. Okay, advanced steam boiler. I don't think that's useful for us, but this is. So, we have everything we need, we just have to combine them. I'm having a deeper look at this advanced boiler. Aren't you proud of me? Look at me taking better care. Wonderful. It's something we will have to build, but it would be supplementary at best. And people, we're enjoying our star doing all the work for us, so I think we should continue that vein. And I've been doing a scary thing, people. I've been thinking. I think we should scale up our solar. I think we should continue to work with steam. Those are my thoughts currently. Oil is obviously a fantastic solution, combustion, but I have been warned against dependency on such things. So, I think it might be prudent to start as we mean to go on, people. Put in the effort early, lay the foundations. Antimony takes ages, people. It's as bad as steel in those BBFs. I really enjoyed those things at first. I hate them now. Now I was looking at this, people, basic centrifuge. It branches off to a lot of different quests, but we have a separator, which is basically a centrifuge on crack, so we don't really need it. No, we will, obviously, within our mini production lines. It'll have plenty of uses, but none that jump off the page immediately. I think we just tick-boxed it, people. Wonderful. We're off to get some coal, people. It's been a while. We did a big old trip, so we're going to get some more. Oh, and people, I'm going to be doing some buildings soon, but I'm terrified. Terrified to death. I would like to build a giant tree. A tree like no other. This tree will be ridiculous. The resource cost is not worth thinking about, trust me. However, fire. How do we feel? I have two options available to me. One being find an alternative to wood, a non-flammable option. The scale of the tree will likely mask anything that would be more noticeable on a smaller build, or I could turn fire spreads off. I don't know if that's a cheat. That's probably cheating, isn't it? Because it feels like it's artificially removing a real and realistic danger. How do we feel about that? I'm up for either option, and both are just as tangible. So, I'll have a think. It's a little way off yet. We need to dig that hole. Okay, there's a lot of coal, people. We got lots of coal. I'm just making a better place to store it and slightly automating this process. We're just going to stick that there, so that will fill with coal, and we have a little chest next to it as well. Fantastic. Now we just need an in-feed, and that should be fine. So let's check on our antimony. Okay, that's quite a lot. good. I think it's a lot. I assume it's not the easiest thing to make, but there goes the quest. So we definitely have more than we should. Oh, I forgot to fill that one. Brilliant. Okay, well this is a start. We're one step closer to battery alloy, people. Okay, well this has opened up batteries for us, as suspected. 10 alloy plates, 5 tin cables. How do we make that though? I'm guessing it's just mixing the two. Alloy smelter, 4-to-1. Easy peasy. Let's go. I think I just fell asleep for a moment. Looking at this like a moth. I was a moth, a sleepy moth. Oh goodness, what are we doing? Right. Okay, we're making battery alloys. That's what we're doing. This is why I don't stream, people. I'm an old man. An old man in his early 30s. Aha! Brilliant! Technology boost, people. We've just taken huge strides. We're still taking those strides IRL, aren't we? Batteries are a big problem. We can produce power, catastrophically so, but storing it is an issue. So, very proud of ourselves, people. Batteries. Now, this gives us a lot of options. But before we get... Oh, Black & Decker. Fantastic brand. Okay, now this is fantastic. Electric tools, so we don't have to keep making those metal ones. Oh, this is gold dust, people. We've got to do this. Yes, let's do this. Okay, so we need to make batteries first, of course. I'm getting away with myself. I'm running before we can walk, people. Batteries. It looks like the best option is lithium, and they do cascade down. We have options for sodium and I think something else, but why settle for anything other than the best, people? I made lithium during my crazy experimental days, and I can't remember how. It was a very small quantity, I think only one pile. But I believe it to be through rock salt. I'm just having a look through some of the later game. This is the one that is relevant to us. Yes, spodumene. Okay, well let's go grab some of that. And let's be strategic. I know where some is, and it's right next to where we want it to be. We're back at the village, people. We explored this very briefly with no torches on like episode 3, I think. And an incredibly long way to go, but look how far we've come, people. We've taken some steps. We were living with a chicken at one point. There we are. Beautiful. Sodium and lithium. We have quite a good way to get sodium. I can't remember it, but it's relatively easy. But lithium is not, apparently, spodumene. So, the reason I wanted to come all the way to this vein, we do have a slightly closer one, but this happens to be right next to oil sands. So, following Lily's advice still, we're going to be, and Asdark actually, we're going to be picking up as much oil sand as we can squeeze into our beautiful backpack. Oh, this village is fucked, people. We've done a number on this. We're probably on a list somewhere. This has got to be a war crime. I think if you do this to a people at this scale, it's probably a war crime. Oh, it's not going to go well for them now, is it? We've just struck oil beneath their village. Oh no, how does this normally go? Oh yes, that we actually received intel that small primitive village was actually developing nuclear weapons. So we're taking their oil. Okay, goodbye, you naughty nation. No more nuclear weapons. But don't worry, have a leader, one that will sell us oil. Okay, you may have called it, so that's another quest completed. Oil sands. People, I'm getting lag spikes this early on, and that's terrifying. I think I'm pumping 6.5 gig of dedicated RAM into this server. I can potentially up that to 10. I would rather not, but I can. So, I may have to explore 8 gig first, because we seem to be hitting some sort of a limit, and I don't think it's my hardware, although that, granted, is a potato. Now people, I really want that EBF. I really want it, and we've got a lot to cover. Mostly because I've already made the thumbnail for it, so yeah, we're locked in now. We got to get there somehow. Just because we're heading straight to sexy lithium, it doesn't mean we get to ignore sodium. There is a quest for 10 sodium, which we most definitely have. Bingo, there we are. Sodium dust. Okay, so that's made from glauconite sand. Soapstone. Okay. Yeah, we found a few of those. I know, yes, I know where a few of those veins are. So let's get this one out of the way. Okay, this might just be my favourite colour palette of ores, because that's important. Obviously, everyone in Gregtech compares their favourite colour palette of ores, and this might be mine, people. Easy peasy, and there's no short supply of this stuff. I think we've got about 4 veins, or at least 3 veins of soapstone, which I've heard is relatively rare as well, so I think we've got lucky again, people. Another one for the pile. Look at that. We got so many. I'm assuming we can trade them up, but I'm not sure, so I'm just kind of waiting. Back to the important job, Black & Decker. Again, fantastic brand, great tools. Really, they're up there with the greats, and they don't get mentioned enough. Consumer grade, of course. You won't see them on sites because they're, you know, they're not fantastic, but they're great for you and me. Grab yourself a drill, people. Well, okay, that's a good start on our tools. We have everything except the batteries, basically. I'm just looking at how to make them. We are still manufacturing or processing the lithium, so we're a few steps behind. Right, we need a basic canning factory, people. Right, it's necessary. Let's do it. I'm just pausing briefly so we can have a little look at our fuel situation. So we've been focusing on light sulfuric fuel, and I would like to know how much we have. A fair amount. Okay. 477 buckets approximately. Well, let's just fill that tank and then we will swap over to something else. Possibly heavy sulfuric fuel. Why not? And I have got to say, I am loving this age. If this is a flavour of things to come, fantastic, because this is wonderful. Things are starting to swim into focus, which is very helpful. The foundational blocks are being laid, people. I can feel it in my loins, although I should probably get that checked. Hey there, editing me. And I said that monologue with such confidence as I ignored the assembler. Brilliant. Quest complete! Basic canner. Fantastic. So now we can actually get the lithium that is still being produced, by the way. Our system is so backlogged. And we can put that into the battery hulls. Fantastic. Then we just need to find a way to charge the batteries, I believe. I'm not sure. We'll work it out, people. Right, let's go on a lithium hunt. Fantastic. I hear that's pretty reactive as well. I think that lithium's at risk of just disappearing. I think it oxidizes in air, I think. It goes a bit nuts in water, but definitely I think it degrades in air. It reminds me actually of how disgusting the UK school system is and was. A boy was excluded for throwing a water bottle with a piece of lithium at another boy. He created a bomb. And yes, the school system's awful. It totally stamped all over that young man's creativity. Right, so it's time to check for lithium, and there we are. Fantastic. Only 12. That's not good. I mean, we're halfway through, so 24 expected. That's not good, but there's the quest. Fantastic. So now we have the canner in place. We just have to fill up these battery holes. Let's do that. There it goes. Okay, well that's quick. That's fast. That's not a slow process. Brilliant. No charge. That will be the next problem to solve. Fantastic. Let's get all 5 of these made. Where's my ding? I'm looking at the window. Where is it? I'm looking at the window. Oh, come on. I think we got to charge these up, people. Right. We knew it was coming. We knew it was coming. We're not stupid. Ooh, before we do, let's trade in some quests. We got a couple here to do. What comes after that? Faster steel production. Well, okay, we need to look into that soon, because steel is awful. Canning machine, obviously the loot bag, we don't even have a choice. Why would I get a coleslaw burger for lithium? Who made that link? Wait. So you're telling me I can't charge electronics by blasting it with superheated water? Outrageous. Greg, please fix. And without even consulting the quest book, look what I have naturally intuited. Low voltage battery buffer. Very cheap for what I think it is. Okay, well let's have a look. Let's just build one. Jesus. Oh, they're nice. They're very pretty fireworks. Okay, whoa, okay. I feel like two people are kind of cheering me on along my journey and both want slightly different things. Here will do. Is it connected? It is. Fantastic. Batteries. Infuse. Infuse. Yes! Fantastic. Sorry, I got a bit excited there. Brilliant. Beautiful lithium. Oh, and can we directly... Yes, we can. Fantastic. This is what I thought it was. What genii we truly are. Plural of genius. Yeah, you don't hear it. You don't hear it often. There's not many geniuses. There's also plural of genies. Interestingly, there's an overlap there in language. Neither word gets touched often enough for it to be much of a confliction, so we just leave it. Genii people. This is a learning channel. Oh yes, our tools. They're fully charged, so... this should work. Oh, let's get the batteries for a change. Fantastic. Okay, the time has come to take another look at the Enchanted Broccoli Forest, or EBF as it's more commonly known. We've got quite a few bits of it done, so let's see whereabouts we are with things. Right, so we have built everything up until the muffler hatch, and it's these LV things that we need to build next. The reason we stopped was lubricant, and we solved that problem last episode. So, let's get this done. Okay, 2 LV hatches. Fucking fireworks. Jesus. That's another step down, people. I think we have the coils left. Yes, we do. Right. Well, let's look into that. I always wait out these nights, or most of them I do. Doesn't the base look lovely? But I don't think we really have to. These blocks that we built this sky base out of is fortunately a tile in which mobs cannot spawn on. Now I had assumed that the Blood Moon overrid some of these features, but apparently not. I think we're safe up here, for the most part. It's wise to be cautious, but I don't think we have to hide. Very ominous though, isn't it? It really sets the tone. But then again, how much of it is music and pace to how I'm speaking? Turns out quite a lot of it. Hello, Allens. Wow, what a beautiful red-lighted factory this is. We've got plenty to do, people. Lots coming up. Hello, Alan. Sorry about that. Sometimes I cannot help myself. Look, we have our oil sands there, and we will be dealing with that in a later episode, I think. We're going to make it all into lovely lubricant. Right, now back to the issue at hand, the broccoli forest. We need to build this thing ASAP, electronic blast furnace. I really want it, and it looks like it's very obtainable. We can do this. We need molten tin, alumino silica wool, and cupronickel. Cupronickel's copper and nickel, very simple, we can do that. Put it in the wire mill, that pretty much does that whole step for us. This, okay. This is also possible. Alumina silica wool. There's a few ways to do it. So, let me have a think and see what resources we have available, and then we can work out the best way for us to approach it. Righto, we have our cupronickel. Now we have to put it through the wire mill, and this should do that step for us. We'll just leave it ticking along, and it should spit out the exact number, people, because I am very good at maths, remember? And while that is doing that, new machine, people, we need molten tin for those coils. Fluid extractor. Right, well, there's no way around it. Let's get it built. We done it, people. Oh, I can think of uses for that. Brilliant. Okay, well let's get this puppy down and try and put some tin in it. People, for some reason this basic extractor is not extracting my fluids. What could possibly have gone wrong? Oh, for God's sake, one moment. Come on, baby, that's it. Okay, well this is the one that I meant to build in the first place, but the extractor that we did build, the basic extractor, does happen to be our best, as there doesn't actually seem to be a multi-block steam variant of a extractor. So, not a bad mistake, people. Jesus Christ, what is that doing to those ingots? How? I don't understand that. Well, we should have that smelt in our ingots. Right, so this is the big test. Like I said, I'm a seeing is believing type guy. Fantastic, that's a good sign. Until it happens, I don't believe it. Right, so let's get the bits and let's get these coils being made. Oh yes, we have made some alumina silica wool. And the recipe that I opted for was nether quartz and ruby. Seemed quite cheap. We've got an abundance of both, so there we are. We now have everything we need, assuming the cupronickel is where we left it. Oh, this is looking good. Seen, believed. It's done. The loop is completed. The cycle of life, people. We are making coils. Brilliant. Well, let's get this thing erected, because it certainly has me that way. Oh my goodness, but that wasn't a complete fucker to build. Jesus Christ, what the fuck, making it easy, it's putting it together. Look at my genius, people. I had ideas, but now I'm going to tweak it. Wow, that was a tough job. I totally didn't have to watch videos and consult the wiki and all sorts of things. No, none of that happened. All intuition, people. Wow, okay. People, we have done it. We have a floating enchanted broccoli forest and it's ours, and we did it ourselves. Wonderful. I cannot wait to get stuck in with this. I'm thinking all sorts of wonderful things. You can see that I already have our lovely lithium batteries there, and I'm thinking we run it off batteries just to make sure that it doesn't stall out on us like mad. I'm going to have a play around with these energy inputs, the LV hatches, and see if we can get this baby running. But proof of concept, it changed, it worked. There was a colour change. People, we are moving towards the end of the episode, and we are also moving towards longer episodes as well, so looking forward to that. As always, thank you so much for watching. In the next episode we are going to get stuck into lossless cables. That is the whole reason I've jumped to the EBF. I'm in no hurry to leave LV, no stretch at all. We've got a lot left to do, but I do want access to some of the recipes it provides. Steel also, that is, oh my goodness, I can't wait to solve that. People, let me know what you think of the episode. More of me droning on. I hate the way I sound, but everybody does, don't they? Because they have to live with themselves. So as always, thank you for watching this slightly slower paced episode, and I'm going to keep saying it, I am loving this pack. Loving it, people. It wouldn't be the same without you. I will see you on the next one.